Introducing the Soffit Vent from MoistureFlow, the gold standard of venting bathroom exhaust fans, and the only exhaust vent on the market to actually prevent mold and moisture damage in the attic. Poor indoor air quality is a persistent problem for millions of Americans, and most aren't even aware of its hidden and potentially deadly dangers until it's too late. Mold growth and moisture damage in attics slowly becomes a homeowner's worst nightmare due to costly remediation and repair expenses, not to mention devastating respiratory health issues. But did you know venting a bathroom exhaust fan directly into the attic is the #1 cause of mold and moisture damage in North American homes? And that this common practice has actually been designed into the building plans of most homes for over 40 years. You've probably discovered this for yourself and are looking for the right solution. It's a widespread problem that gives our industry a black eye, costs homeowners $20 billion a year in mold remediation and moisture damage repairs, and another $500 billion a year in healthcare costs and lost work productivity. The Soffit Vent by MoistureFlow is the only solution to stop mold and moisture damage that creates structural, environmental, and health problems caused by the outdated and obsolete construction products and practices that led to this mess in the first place. Moldy attics are preventable, and today's building codes require all new homes and renovations to have bathroom exhaust fans that vent to the exterior. The problem is, the available options are limited and have serious drawbacks. The Soffit Vent, a patented solution designed as the perfect retrofit for the over 150 million pre-existing US and Canadian homes, and a standard feature for all new home builds going forward. And it's the only way to efficiently and effectively eliminate attic moisture. Together, we can put a dent in America's mold problem. Here are some of the unique features that make this vent so incredible. The top part is where the neck of the Soffit Vent is placed inside the soffit. The neck has a height of 1 3/4 inches. This is where the ductwork of the exhaust fan is attached to the Soffit Vent. The design of the neck will guarantee the proper length entering the soffit so that the ductwork connection will not bend and obstruct the continuous airflow. On the bottom of the housing, there is a weep hole that is designed to let the water drain from the ductwork arising from condensation. The water is able to escape through the weep hole to prevent ice buildup within the Soffit Vent in colder climates. The interior of the housing is designed for the dynamic airflow so that the warm, moist air is pushed out of the end of the Soffit Vent without any obstructions. On the interior of the housing is a movable flap that opens in the direction of the airflow from the exhaust fan while in use. Once the fan is turned off, the flap will return to its original closed position. When the flap is in the closed position, this prevents any air movement from the exterior of the Soffit Vent from entering into the vent. This also prevents a backflow of air movement from the exterior of the house. The nose of the Soffit Vent is attached to the housing under compression to prevent any air loss and creating a closed circuit. The nose of the Soffit Vent has a bevel of a 1/2 inch. This is designed so that the bottom of the fascia sits directly on the base, and the interior edge of the fascia lines up at the base of the angle. This guarantees that the holes on either side of the flange fall in the center of the exterior 2x4 framing of the soffit bay between the two rafters of the roof. Those two screws hold the Soffit Vent in place. The grill is attached at the end of the nose. The grill is removable so that it can be cleaned should foreign debris obstruct the openings of the grill. The sections of the grill are at an angle that pitches the airflow in an upward manner outside the passive airflow of the soffit. When the nose of the Soffit Vent is correctly in place, the grill will extend past the exterior of the fascia by a 1/4 inch. This will prevent any backdraft of the extracted warm air returning into the passive airflow of the soffit and being carried back into the attic. The concept of the Soffit Vent is similar to a car's exhaust system. The toxic fumes from the engine are released out of the tailpipe of the car. This prevents the fumes from entering into the cabin of the car, affecting the occupants. The Soffit Vent system allows the bathroom exhaust fan to extract the moist air in the bathroom to be released to the exterior by the required building code. The difference between the Soffit Vent by MoistureFlow and all of the other Soffit Vents on the market is that the Soffit Vent is used as the passageway to the exterior, releasing the moist air outside the passive airflow of the soffit. All of the other Soffit Vents in their design vent the moist air extracted from the exhaust fan directly into the soffit. The passive airflow of the soffit that is the intake of cool, fresh air for the attic circulation. The Soffit Vent by MoistureFlow is the only Soffit Vent that's able to separate the warm, moist air exhausted by the bathroom exhaust fan from from mixing with the cool, fresh air being drawn into the attic by the soffit's passive airflow.